Hello, we're back, and we're off to a bad start because something terrible has happened. I have missed the first race because of a network issue. Fucking Polyphony Digital, get your shit together, seriously. Yeah, got booted from the lobby, unfortunately. I don't know if that affects my driver rating or anything. What this does do is it means we are in deep trouble for the rest of the day, because this is the only race that I can actually broadcast live. And it's one of only 2 races that I can actually attend today. So this has caused a big problem. This could be a no score for this weekend. This happened whilst I was actually starting this stream, and I am always a bit nervous about starting a stream during a loading screen, because it seems like Sony have just not done their job properly and there's bugs everywhere. If you try to start a stream whilst the game's loading, it does sometimes just boot you out of the lobby. What I was going to say is this is how it was going to go. Basically, I've just been doing all of my housework and watching the Formula 1, which has just finished. And like the Formula 1, I'm a bit like Nico Hulkenberg in this situation, that I've only done 3 laps of the track prior to and on all 3 of those laps I've had some issues. I've researched a little bit on what I need to do in terms of the car and everything, and this is actually just going to be a demo lap here, just to show what's coming up. So this is Monza. The car is a Bugatti Veyron, although it's not the Veyron road car. This is a Veyron race car. It's a car that doesn't exist in real life, unfortunately. It's a stripped out Veyron. And I am still learning the track, obviously. I'm still learning the car. I like the car and I like the track. I like Monza. That was a little slow. I lost a lot of speed on the exit there, so there's more time to be gained there. So I'm just trying to keep it on the track and just put a lap together. I'm 2.1 seconds up on my best first sector so far. That was way too slow. In fact, I almost took too much curve as a result of that. But this is just a quick lap just to show you what's going on. So we brake about now. Accelerate where that shadow is. That wasn't actually very good. I could probably take that way faster. So sorry to the person who's just joined, but we had a bit of trouble with the PlayStation Network going down. Got booted out of the lobby, so I'm unfortunately not taking part in the race. I'm just circulating around the track now, just practicing, because before the start of the race I'd only done like 3 laps of the track. This is now my 3rd or 4th lap here, and must have absolutely nailed it actually, because there's my ghost from the lap that I just did, and well, that's actually pretty decent. Must have been much better through the first chicane that time. This time I've gone wide, and that's going to compromise the exit. I had to get down into 2nd gear, and you see there the time loss. But I reckon I can make some time up in this corner. I've made a couple of tenths. Now you'll see, this is the way that the racing works. You can see the amount of time I'm gaining over myself down this straight. It started at 5 tenths and now it's down to 3.8 tenths. I gained a lot on the braking there, but then didn't get as much on the accelerator. So you can see first hand there the reason why they say slow in and fast out. I was slightly faster in, but slightly slower out. With that, chicane there. If you're wondering why I'm short shifting, that is because the Bugatti Veyron is a car that develops most of its horsepower at low revs. It doesn't produce much power as the revs increase. And the heavens have opened outside. Bloody hell, that's actually distracted me. Glad that didn't happen during the race. I think Noah's flood has just arrived where I live. It was enough to distract me into the braking zone there, because it's literally, the sky has just fallen. The sky has literally just fallen. Bloody hell. I would actually like a wet race. I would enjoy a wet race. Yes, so what this actually means though today, this is really bad luck for me because I needed this race. Unfortunately, I've got a very busy schedule at home today, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to actually get in enough races today to score some good points. My plan was I was going to do race 1, race 3, race 4 and maybe race 5. I think now it could actually just be race 3 and race 5, I guess. But you can see this is why you need to practice, because even though I've not had a great first sector, my second sector was a lot better there. If I can put these together now on the same lap, how to deal with the understeer through the final corner there through Curva Grande. Okay, let's do one more lap. Really try and nail it this time. I've braked too early and ended up with too much front end. But I've got out of the corner a bit better than I did on my best lap. I can still do better than that, I'm sure. I'm just trying to spot my braking reference into turn 1 there. There's a line painted on the track. That's what I'm using at the moment, but it looks like I can brake slightly later than that. And I've locked my wheels up there, and that's the lap bend. Although it just shows you it's a lap bend, but I'm actually not that far behind my best, despite that huge mistake. In fact, I could even go on a personal best at the lap overall here. I've gone too deep on the brakes there. That's a track penalty violation if ever there was one. I'm just going to back right out of the throttle and just see if it'll give me benefit of the doubt. It has, so it's avoided giving me a penalty. That's the sort of thing you need to learn for the race, because if you do make a mistake, it's better to back out of the throttle and avoid the penalty. So that definitely seems like I need to stay in 4th gear there. Actually missed my braking point there completely. So again, it just shows the amount of practice needed. You really do need a good hour to really learn where to brake and how hard, all that sort of stuff. I am following some unusual advice from some people on the internet. to have my brakes set completely to the rear, something that I wouldn't normally do, but knowing the car, the Bugatti Veyron, I think that is kind of the sort of thing that you can do. There is a nice little message on the back of the car there, just in case anyone does want to sponsor me. So nice private plate that I've got there. And there we go. So that was a bit better. Need to not stuck it up with an extra K. So-so. Go, that's how you take the Scari. Gained a lot of time that time. I'll make this the last lap, then I'll love you and leave you. I will be back later, so clear your diary. I will be back. I've got to be back. Whoa! That's stuff in my lap. Well, actually, it's not stuff in my lap because I'm still. You see, even with that mistake, I'm still faster than my first attempt. So, you know, it just shows, doesn't it, the amount of practice needed. That lap time's going to come down. I reckon a 157 is about what I can do. So, yeah, thanks for joining me. Sorry this was a dull video, but it's all Sony's fault. They really need to fix bugs in their games. I think it's just a case that I tried live streaming whilst the game was loading and it just kicked me out. So yeah, see you in the next one. Hopefully we won't have the same issue again.